Greetings, everyone. This is Wedge2099, the Red Alert page admin, bringing you a review of a figure I just picked up last week. A figure I've been looking for a while now. And I was finally able to scrounge together the funds to get him. I'm so happy. I picked myself up Combiner Wars Leader Class Ultra Magnus. And I never owned the original Ultra Magnus G1 or any other versions. I really had the chance to get the animated one when he was out in stores, and I'm just kicking myself for not, because he was good and cheap and I should have gotten him off the shelf. But at that point I just wasn't totally into the animated series. Now, as you've seen some of my pictures, I am. But that's another story. Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus is the leader class, along with the Jetfire remold of Thundercracker and he is leader class in the wave of Thundercracker and the Megatrons. Late in the wave of them, but that's what they said. The original version of this mold that I picked up, that I took a picture of, was perfect, but it had one minor flaw. And if you don't realize it, this is the second one I have of him. I picked this one up a couple days ago in exchange. He had a bad wheel. Bring this in here. All these wheels were great. They worked perfectly, exception of one, which if you bring these in, these are all really short pins, posts. Back here, right here, they're a little bit longer. Somehow QC missed, took one of these wheels, the longer post, put it back here, and you can actually pull it and wiggle it around, and with very little effort, pull it out. I had called Hasbro on that, and they said, yeah, sure, if it's a QC issue, that's fine. We'll send you a shipping label, ship it back to us, and we will send you another one. And if our warehouse is out of the Ultra Magnus figure, we will send you out an extra, not an extra, but in exchange, we'll send you out one of the other ones in the wave, being Thundercracker or Megatron. I'm sorry, I don't want to run the chance of getting a Thundercracker or Megatron when I have Ultra Magnus that I've always wanted. So I just took him back to the store where I got him from originally. They still had a second one sitting on the shelf. I exchanged it. So that was a quick little story there. He does come with accessories. He comes with his missile launchers, which just peg directly onto the side here. Stay. His two guns. He has two guns this time, and as you've all seen already, they can peg into the sides, down here or up here. But if you put them in up here, they're firing directly into the back of the missiles, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So put them a little bit lower down. And there you go. Nice rolling. Decently well. He also comes with the comic. This is the comic accurate from IDW. This is Minimus Ambus in his alt mode. He's like a bit of a hover speedster car. Say hello. It's not bad. Interesting looking little guy. The story that I've been told, I don't read the comics, are that he is able to take on the abilities of another of another being. This case, Ultra Magnus. He can actually don the Magnus armor and basically become Ultra Magnus, which most of you probably already know. Comparison wise, in alt mode, found a little fire engine mini-cons laying around, so bring him in to show that off. It's not bad. He is really kind of tiny. Those off to the side. Focus that. And now for size comparisons and stuff, I'm going to use the Protectobots and show off how well they fit inside. So you can fit 3 Protectobots on the back in his car carrying mode. That's not terribly bad. Completely out of scale, since he's mainly meant to scale with smaller vehicles like Minimus. But I mean, it looks kind of nice, especially since they're all white and blue, or with some red thrown in for first aid. They'll kind of fit the motif with him. I've got some other bots to show off in robot mode, so. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. Now, we will work on transformation. First off, go ahead and pull all the accessories out. Put this aside. There are many different starting off points. I like to disengage the arms, bring them up. Pull the side panels out. There's a tab and a hole right there for them to go into. Bring those out. Same with the other side. There are tabs on the sides of the shins here. They come out of the holes right there. Lay it down. It manages for a ramp for vehicles, but I really didn't show that off. Pull the legs apart, and I push down when I'm separating to get that chest piece loose. Instead of, you can also reach underneath and push that up while doing that as well. Bring the legs downwards, like so. He kind of flays all over the place while you're transforming him. Bring the shin guards back up, and at this point, I like to, oops, let's focus there. Right in here, unpeg that, bring it forward, and that hole will go in, will receive that post. Put it together, get that leg done, unpeg the foot, swing it forward, rinse and repeat for this side, move that out again. Unpeg from down there, swing the side leg down. Now for some reason on both figures, this side likes to give a loud click right as you're getting it to this point. You'll hear it here. See? That side doesn't do it. This side does. I don't get it. It doesn't feel like anything's going to snap. The two pieces of plastic passing each other, and that's how that goes. Now just swing these side red pieces up. Fold them back. That hole, oops. That hole will go right onto that post. Rinse and repeat other side. There you have his legs done. Now, separate the arms at the shoulders, swing them down. Right here, where the lower half meets the upper half, bring that up. And now he can stand on his feet. Swing the arms up. Swing the arms downward some. Now swing them around. Push down on the cab. Pull up on the very front. Swing it around. Swing it down to where the front of the cab is now in the core of the body. And close here. What you want to do is take the right side, try and go at the Autobot symbol, swing it open, revealing the cockpit that Minimus Ambus sits in while piloting Ultra Magnus. Now, swing the arms back and shift the shoulders up so they click in place. Like that. Last step on the arms. Take this piece, bring it out, swing it up to reveal the hands. Like so forth on the other side. There's that. Camera back up. Now bring Minimus Ambus back into the fold. Push Ultra Magnus back for a second. Okay, now we're going to transform him simply by swinging the legs out, like so. Now you have to bring the whole back half out from the torso. Now this pin swivel point in here, it's on a double point, is very tight. I think everyone's had that issue, is that it doesn't want to swing too easily. But there we are. Now we have Minimus Ambus in robot mode. Fairly nice details. Come on. Little mustache, goatee going on. Little paint details on the chest. Let's see there. Let's get a size comparison to him. Be right back. Him and the Minicon I had before. Erector, I believe his name is. These guys down here and we'll look at him. There they are in robot mode together. You see Erector, the other one, the Minicon, is slightly bigger. Get him out of the way. His articulation is just ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed hips, swivel knees, which will allow him to sit inside Magnus's chest easily. And we'll swing up to Magnus. Give me a second to get my camera back back together. Alright, now that my camera's back at the appropriate height, I'm going to zoom in here. And his chest, the interior of the chest, has a lot of sculpted in detail. I have the Ultra Magnus repro labels set up for when I have the money to buy them. Hopefully next month or so. And what we're gonna do is just slide Minimus Ambus in. This one is a lot tighter putting him in than the one I had first, but that's not a big deal. And there are posts right there. How easy that is to see. A little teeny tiny post right there. That's what the holes in the back of his hands are for. So you just take his arm, kind of squat him in there. Come on, there we go, there's one. Oh, not the other one. Oh. And the first one came out. Okay, his left hand is on, his right hand is on, his feet are in. And there we go. Zoom back out for a second. Alright, that's Minimus Ambus properly aligned in the cockpit. Now there is room in there for his butt to sit firmly down inside. However, when you do that, his hands don't peg onto the handle grips, and this all sits lower. So that means when you close this up, there'll still be a slight gap inside, which I'll show you right now. Close that up, fold the head down, bring the chest up, zoom back again. Let's put his shoulder rockets back on. All right. And his fingers are very tight. They don't have individual articulation, but they are just four fingers molded together. The pointer finger a little bit slightly off from the rest. Just put the gun in the back of his palm, press it closed, and holds tight. Same with the other hand. Press it closed, holds real tight. And here you have Ultra Magnus. His legs do stand a little close together, but the way they're molded, that is as properly as they go. They don't swivel left to right, they only swivel back and forth. That's kind of a bummer. There are ankle articulation mods out there, but I'm really not even going to try that on mine. Looks very good. He has stop staring at his feet, people. Come on. Bring that. Alright, his articulation is, he's got full rounded shoulders going out. Move that out. You can go out to the sides, each way. The detents and the shoulders and the elbow cause the guns to come a little loose. Not too bad. Head articulation is just left and right. Simply because if you try to go up. Oh, hello, Minimus. So that's how that works. Bring the arms back down. Now the other thing that happened on my first version is when I would move the elbows up and down, the very first click, the weapons would just pop loose. This one, I'm not sure if the elbows are not as tough. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if the detents are as strong as the original ones were. Because if you, it takes a few of them to pop it loose. That's just because there's no absolute peg or anything holding the guns in each hand, which would be nice. Would have been nice to have. Just move the arms up out of the way. His legs go forward on nice detents. They don't really go back more than one click because the top of the hip starts crashing into the lower part of the waist. So that's as far back as they go. One click. Bring it forward. The knee is a nice 90-degree knee. Toes. Move around a little bit. You can swivel it back on that hinge right there. Kind of silly looking though. Bring the foot back forward. I like to do the thighs outwards a little bit so he stands properly. Put him back. There we go. My knees were one click off from each other. And there go the guns. Alright. First size comparison is the only other leader class I have from recent history. That is leader class Jetfire. And with all the kibble straight up and down, you see that Ultra Magnus is slightly taller with all the parts and about half a head taller at the head. They do look great together. To me, they are a little light, but that hasn't been a problem to me. I don't mind it one bit. And bring him back in. And let me get something together here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I realized after I picked him up that I have all the bots, with the exception of Blur, for the Autobot side of the attack on Autobot City from Transformers the movie. The very first. I think they look good together. You have Springer, Ultra Magnus, there's Cup in the background. No, I'm sorry, Perceptor in the background. Cup, Hot Rod, and RC. I really like how they look together. If I had a way of displaying them all this way, I would. As it stands, I have to rearrange everything now because I have him to find a place for. I have Defensor to properly put on my shelves. So this is gonna take a while because I had like one Voyager, Leader class, MP class shelf all to one set. Then the next one down was all my deluxes. Now I kind of have to rearrange that. Okay. Sorry for the pause. My thoughts on this figure: pick it up if you can. People are going to complain about a few of the hollow points. It doesn't bother me. People are going to complain about how it's got the Minimus Ambus figure in there that you can't, when in alt mode, he can't sit in the cab as well. It doesn't bother me. It is a figure, pure and simple, for the fans. It is a great looking guy. It's someone that they haven't put out in a long time. Haven't done a figure to match with what else is in this. What else is out in stores. So, if you could find him, if you can afford it. Heck, I even saw him on Amazon Prime for like $42.99. Yeah, I paid $45 in the store. But I had cash, and I didn't want to go through, channels. I had cash, I wanted to get it done fast. So, with that, I'm going to bring this review to a close. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have any comments, please post it below or on my Red Alert Facebook page. I will answer them as best I can. If I have anything here that you'd like me to review, because I don't really see myself buying any figures anytime soon, post a request there. Please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like. I appreciate subscribers. With that, I think I'm going to say thank you very much and hope to see you around sometime. Have a good one. Bye-bye.